Good morning. 5:45. I'm having my morning salad. I started back on the keto diet almost 2 weeks ago. I told the old lady, I said, I'd really like for you to start cooking food out of that keto cookbook. And she said, well, I've been cooking food out of it. And I said, honey, what do you mean? And then we talked, and I was like, baby, quinoa, pasta, rice, even in small amounts, none of that stuff is really keto approved. Just gonna be straight with you. It's like green veggies, meats, fatty portions of the meat and stuff to help control your satiety, things of that nature. Not being afraid of salt, staying hydrated. And I have lost 14 pounds in the last 11 days. Just in the last week alone, I've lost 7 of those. Not even in the last week, in the last 4 days, I've lost 7 of those pounds. I feel pretty good. Starting to get my energy back. I hate salads. I hate salads so much that I'm actually starting to enjoy it now. I look forward to my morning routine. And I started looking at myself and I started thinking about my career and my family. You got to do something, man. You're getting too complacent and letting your job become the excuse for why your health is the way it is. And I talked to her about it, and she's helping me out. She's helping me do the right thing, and she's making my food for me and stuff, which I'm very fortunate for her, because without her, I don't know that I would really make the time to do it. So she's a huge part of the success that I have right now. I'm very, very thankful for her. I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for her. So I'd probably be still grinding it out, working every day, eating the crappiest food I could find, and all it did was take just a little bit of conversation and us to sit down and me to educate her a little bit on what's approved and what's not approved on the keto diet, and she understood and she went with it. And she's been kind of doing some of it as well. Not like me, she still has like a little ice cream and stuff from time to time, but she's taking care of me, and it's helping me a lot. It's working. It's starting to feel better. My pants are fitting better. I feel better during the day. My knees and stuff, my joints don't hurt as bad when I'm getting up and down to get underneath these vehicles. I can get up earlier without problem. And then I noticed that my attitude in the morning wasn't really good. And this is kind of a funny story and not so funny at the same time. And I'm not judging the lady, for God's sake. So none of you think I'm judging the lady. But I'd get up in the morning and my old lady be asleep and my kid be asleep. She's on summer break, so I didn't get to see her. And I kiss my old lady on the cheek, tell her I love her. Have a nice day. I'll see you later, babe. I go downstairs, I see my daughter, kiss her, and she'd still be asleep. I love you, have a good day. I'll talk to you after I tell her I love you, I'll talk to you after I get off work. And the first person I'd have any kind of physical interaction with would be the lady at the gas station when I stop and I grab my morning drink. And I know some of you are thinking, well, why do you have to stop to grab your morning drink? It's part of my routine. It's something I like doing. And she would have this, face. Like she just hated the world. Like they call it resting face. Yeah. Resting bee face, without me saying the word. And every time I see her and her attitude and stuff in the morning, and I get some people's jobs suck and they have to do it, and that makes them be moody and everything else. But God, man, it just upset me every time I would see her because of the fact that she was just so grumpy, angry, and it would make me start having a bad day. I would feel like her, and I'm like, man, I gotta change this. So I started going to the gas station across the street where the employees are much nicer and everybody's smiling in the morning. Be the change, guys. Be the change. If you need to change something in your life, be the change. There's nobody that can do that but you, and you're the only person that can really get that started. Just remember, if something gets in your way in life, it may push you off the path for a little bit, but there's always the detour back. There's always you finding a way, or circumstances that you can put yourself into, or that you can get yourself out of by being smart and getting back on that path and trucking on. Be the change. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Hopefully we have a 5-4-3 valve running later. The saga continues. Be blessed.